We're talking about the Chazal. It's in the Durham of Samud Dalam and Beis. Four people are like a mace, and that is someone without children, somebody who is poor, someone who's blind, and a Matzera. Okay, so let's talk about these, because we're talking about now about dealing with difficult Nisyonos. How about the person who's blind? Yeah? Imagine what it's like to be blind. Baruch Hashem, I can't imagine it. But sometimes my eyesight is very bad, and sometimes I have a hard time opening my eyes. And when I say Pokeach Ibrim in the morning, I I try to think about that. My father, unfortunately, is legally blind now, and he's having a very, very difficult time. And anybody who's in this status, yeah, we have to have so much rachmanis on them. We have to have so much mercy for these people. Just imagine the difficulty they're going through. Imagine how hard it is for these people who can't see the world. It's such a beautiful thing, especially sitting here at the Kosel, that we could see the world. Hashem has made such a beautiful world for us with mountains and trees and rivers and valleys, all sorts of beautiful things, and there are brachas that we can make when you see a beautiful tree, a beautiful forest, or a beautiful river, or a beautiful mountain. Forest, I'm not sure, but surely a mountain or a river or a valley, you make osamaisa bracious if it's exceedingly beautiful. If you have a miracle, like myself, I passed by Kivat Shol, you say, but it has to be that you see it. And if you don't see the world, a whole vista is closed off from you that you can't experience and you can't appreciate. So let's just take a minute, those people who have vision, let's take a minute to realize what these people are going through, how hard it is, how difficult it is, how much they're missing in their life. Right? Of course, they have their own inner world, which is very, very special, which we can't appreciate as people who have sight. Yeah. But somebody who's blind, they have such a hard nisoyin. It's such a hard test. And those of us who could see, and we made associate with such people, be extra kind to them. Realize that they're going through such hard times, being blind. But don't treat them differently. This is the most important rule for all the topics we're discussing today. Anybody who is different because either they have a psychological disorder, they're blind, or they're very, very poor, or they don't have children, or whatever their nisoyin might be. They might have this special needs children, or whatever it might be. They don't want to be treated differently. They want to be treated like everybody else. They want to be loved, cherished, and understood, and just friendly. Be friendly to these people. If you're the blind person yourself, it's hard, and I really, really empathize with you. Yeah? And you should know that you have a very special place in Hashem's heart. Yeah? But try to use your situation to the best of your ability, come closer and closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, as much as you can. And understand that Hashem put you in this special world. Hashem put you in this special world, which 99.99% of the world is not there. Yeah? Hashem put you in this special world because you could do something in that world that no one else can. As we said before, it's not the place which honors the person, it's the person that honors the place. And Hashem, by making you blind, by making this person blind, is putting them in a special place and giving the opportunity to sanctify a place of darkness and bring tremendous light to a place of tremendous darkness. Every word of Torah, every word of tefillah that you say is very, very precious to Hashem. There's a young man named Levi, I forget his last name. He comes and davens. He comes to Eretz Yisrael often. He davens in our base medrash. He had his sight, and he lost it. And I see this person. I just have such incredible awe of this person. He talks to Hashem all the time from the depth of his heart, and he davens with such sincerity and such passion. And the losing of his sight made him more humble and closer to Hashem. And this is true about any test that we're given. The purpose of tests is to make us more humble. Is to make us more sincere, is to make us more loving, is to make us more kind, is to turn to Hashem more and more and more. And this is what we're being summoned to do. Any nisoyin that we have, we're being summoned to do that, and Hashem should help us to accomplish that and to be successful in that. And every single thing we do, we should find favor in Hashem's eyes, whether it's a person who's blind or whatever nisoyin they're going through. They have other difficult Nisyonos. Hashem should help them and guide them and lead them on the path to clarify to them why they were given this specific test. Amen. Kain Tiei Ratzon.